so I got the unit here off the truck. No damage this time, which is fantastic. And tomorrow, I mean, I'm not waiting around. We're installing this thing. I'm really, really excited to be able to help my friends out. Okay, so I got her all dropped off. So this is my buddy Sean and his wife Amber. And they got this place real cheap a long time ago, and they've been fixing it up slowly. It's actually pretty nice inside. And the land is worth like 6 times the amount of the house, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's very valuable land, but they got this when the land wasn't expensive. Sounds like a super hard worker, and always just provides for his family. They're just those kind of people that deserve help, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of help. They never ask for a handout. They make it. They remind me a lot of my father when he was young. And I had this opportunity and I thought it would be perfect. So they're getting an air conditioner. And that's why we're installing the air conditioner in Sean's house, because he is the best dad ever. Okay guys, we're gonna start tearing into this package. 36K MRCOOL. This is one of the newer ones on the market. It's really cool. I'm excited to get in here and see how well it works. So what you're gonna get with your package is gonna be something similar to this. You'll have your head unit, and then you'll have your base unit. This one, because we're doing a multi-zone, so these are capable of multiple zones. So what we've got is 3 12K units, all running to 36, and that should cool this house well. Okay, so this is the DIY system. So this is a quick connect coupler. So what you do is you just pull out the length of line that you need, and you kind of just gently unroll it. And we'll show you that in a little bit. And all the links are 25 feet, but it doesn't matter how far you run it. With the DIY system, you don't cut the lines. You just connect the lines and you leave the rest coiled. Oh, you gotta love the reveal. So pretty. Man, it's good size, right? Dude, it came out perfect. We got room on that side because it vents a little on the side. Read the instruction manual, but you need to have some room on this side to let all the air flow. Really cool. Can't wait to turn that noisy thing off. Turn this on. God, it's a pretty unit. Everything's tight, dude. It's well constructed. Okay, guys, so I want to show you this real quick so that you can see this. The wiring diagram is actually on the outside. It's got to unit A, to unit B, and to unit C, and it's got the power supply there. Super duper easy to hook up. If you know the difference between white, black, and red, you can do this. Okay, it's got these little isolator pads, and you just chunk these underneath the unit before you screw it down and anchor it to the concrete, and this will isolate you a little bit from the ground. So looking at our wiring diagram, all the way over here at the left is where our power is going to come in. You can clearly see that power supply, 208, 230 volt, and L1, L2 are your 2 power legs, and your ground goes right here. So we're going to go down to this hole right here, and we're just going to pop out this little cover. Okay, obviously we don't need that much wire. Yay! We're going to come in over here. Can I keep this? Actually, we're probably going to come in like this and use an elbow. I think that might be better for us. I don't know though, hanging the wire down might not be good. We'll figure that out, but it does have this here, which is a clamp to hold the actual wires. So we're just going to cut off a little more than we need. Fish your wires through. Make sure you account for that elbow. You have to have enough room for the elbow. And I may not, but all I have to do is come back and cut a little bit more of this off. Okay, so you're going to come to a point maybe on your installation where you need another extension, right? So this is 25 feet. It gets us to this side of the house, but we need to go up under a little further. So we're adding a couple extension lines. Well, it comes with this right here, or you can order an extra extension line, and it has these little adapters here. Now, you take this off. I want to show you this. It has O-rings on here, and you want to be really, really careful with these O-rings. Okay, so we got our little setups on there. We're just going to come in here. I'm going to go ahead and use a couple of these. So we'll throw those on and scoot this up. Oh, there we go. Slide that inside there. Tidy that up and cut those off if you like, but she's ready to strap up to the pipe. Okay, so this is the main room that we're cooling. Amber's over there cooking dinner. You can see they've got all new cabinets in here, real nice refrigerator. They've redone, all the floors are tile and hardwood, and they've done a really good job inside. So, but we have the window unit over here. So I'm going to install this guy right here. We put a lot of thought into where this can go. There's only one spot this can go, but because of the way the house is built. We originally, you can see all those boards up there, they were kind of torn out. It's because we were wanting to put it up there. We were going to run everything underneath and put it up there. That is a solid bulkhead. That's not happening. So we can't put it above this side over here because the airflow will be limited. You have to have a certain amount under the machine and on top of the machine. So you really have to think about where you want to put it. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do the honors of unboxing the new. Oh, tell me that's not sexy, dude, with the little, like, accents there. All right, we'll leave that on. Can you pick this up and kind of roll it forward? And let's look at the back. Okay. So we have our line sets right there. All we have to do... Yeah, we have a template right here, which we'll mount on the wall and we'll level. And this is the hole we're going to drill. So easy. So this... You just put this up here on the wall, and what's cool is we get to cover your old stud marks. Yeah. We're going to put this on the wall right here like that, and we're going to level it out, right? And we'll check level with we'll check measurements, because if that's level and the house is off, we don't want it to look like that. So we'll go as level as we can get it, and then we'll drill our hole. It's actually probably going to be this way, because that side's up. So our hole will come out right there. And this is what's so cool about this system. You've got plenty of room to find studs in here, so I really like that. So we're going to locate some studs, and then we're going to go ahead and screw this plate into the wall, and everything just attaches to this plate. So we actually remove this plate from here. And Sean, pull that little tab there. Pull this off, now lift it up. There you go. Now it should just... No, it should just... Oh, it's got a little arrow point here. Maybe we pop those tabs. Yeah, I think we have to push something through that hole. We don't have much light. I might go get some lights. Okay, Sean got us a light, and we found the mystical screw that holds everything together. It's right there. One screw. Now, guys, when you go to put this back together, that screw just holds it on there for now. You don't put that back in because there's no way to get to it. Okay, so we just have to mount this on the wall straight, and we're good to go. You hit it, like, perfect the first time? Okay, cool. No stopping now.
I see daylight. Here's the hole.
Okay, we got it in there, and as you can see, I have a downward slant, so if we get any water, we'll be able to roll downhill. You got the ring in?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna send some stuff through to you, okay? I'm putting a little bit of painter's tape on this just for now, because it's the tape they had available and on hand, and we're gonna shove this through the wall. All this is getting covered once it's outside. Okay, perfect. Now we should be able just to slap that up there.
And just
It's DIY. Like, I can't stress this enough. It's so simple to install.
Snaps up in place.
It's one hole, a couple screws, and you're
That
done.
was easier than putting up that dang mount for the TV.
It super
like,
is.
in all honesty.
Yeah, if you've mounted one of your TVs,
Oh,
those are way
Christ.
harder. So, real quick while we're in here, this just pops open. And then these are your filters.
The filters.
So you can clean your filters.
Awesome.
And this design works really well. I'm really happy with
Awesome.
it. It's been 5 years since we built our house, and we have a mini split in there.
Heck
And
yeah.
it has the same filter setup. Works fantastic. We're going to repeat that twice. I'm not going to show you guys all the extra footage of that, but we will come back in. We'll show you, like, it operational. And then we can't show you how the bill comes down, but what I will do is in my next video, what I'll do is have Amber save me her bills, and then we'll show you where we went from $300 a month. My guess is, with this unit running, this is a full house full of people, but with this unit running, we'll take at least $100 off a month. So, you know, I mean, it doesn't take long, maybe a year or two, and you're making your money back on this unit already. We got all the units hung. There's one here, and one all the way on the other side of the house. And as you can see, it looks like a little bit of a mess right now, but all this is getting tucked underneath the house, so you won't see anything. And then we have these really nice trim pieces that kind of like tie everything together. So we do have extensions. We had one extension for the long run, so you guys can just get an extra extension, but these are vacuumed lined. So Now what we do, we come up here, pop these apart, and then we just couple them together to the other pipes right there. Not a big deal. And this is super simple, looks really complex, but all we do is take these wires and we run them through a couple of these holes, we'll put some grommets on them, and then we just tighten them up, and they tell you where they go. It's so easy. This is so easy to install. If you can drill a hole in a piece of wood and you can tighten a couple screws, that's it. That's all it takes. It's not complicated. By the time you're done, you're gonna air condition your whole house and save like $5 grand. It's a no-brainer. So what's cool about this is we could actually add another zone to this unit. You can go up to 4 heads on here, and I can do the same on mine. I think mine goes up to 5. It's a big unit. But yeah, you just take these little caps off right here. Gray goes to gray, and then blue goes to blue, and that's it. Like, we're done.
It's way better than the one we had before. Cooled way more. It sounds a lot less. You can't hear it hardly.
So the whole air conditioner, like this one system, is going to cool your house for cheaper than that guy did it. That's awesome.
It's bound to.
Well, let's give them an update, like in a month or so, of what the electric bill will be.
Okay.
And how low it's going to go. Because you're about 300 right now, right?
I'd have to pull up what the bill is for this month. I know last month, come August, it was close to 3 something.
Okay, last year?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's actually pull the bills out. You know, we'll cover all the information, but let's show them the difference of like what it takes. Because, guys, so their entire house, like I'm sweating up a storm, their entire house is going to be cooled by the MRCOOL unit, and that's it. We're going to pull out the other units. They're going to get their view back, their windows back. It's going to be incredible. There's 3 units in this house. And it's, Sean, what unit did we go for? 36K?
Yeah, 36K.
Okay, that's really cool. Your stuffed cat looks real, dude. So here's what I love about Sean, guys, and this is why I was like, you know what? I got a MRCOOL sponsorship. I want to put in a unit for my neighbors, and this is why. Sean reminds me a lot of my father. He works very, very hard every day to support his family, and he just got like really sick. And so he went to the doctor, and they're like, man, you got a really swollen lymph node in your leg. We need to take a look at that. And they did a biopsy, and then they just decided to cut him open right then and there. And so they removed that lymph node. He had an infection in there. It's all good now. And Sean's like, okay, well, thanks, doctor. I'll see you later. Gets up and goes to work. After surgery. I love that, man. That's the kind of guy Sean is. And yeah, and then Amber, gosh, probably one of the smartest people I know. And they've redone this entire house. Sean put all new floors in here. They did the cabinetry. They turned this little like junky trailer into an awesome place to live. It's a home now, and I really, really like that. So now they have a house that they bought for like 20 grand, and this place today on this lake, if they were to turn around and sell it right now, it'd probably be worth about $120,000 to $140,000, all because of their hard work. That's really good. That's why I decided, hey, it would be better if we could, you know, help them out a little bit with this setup. It's, you know, it was free to me. It's just to kind of show you guys what you can do and how easy they are. And Sean and I knocked it out. How many hours total, Sean?
A couple, maybe like 2.
Yeah, it wasn't long, right? I think the hardest part, I didn't do it, but I made him climb under the house.
We're climbing under there and uncoiling that carefully.
The uncoiling part was probably the hardest.
You have to be careful when you're uncoiling these lines, and you can break them. I have broke these lines before, guys. It's every one of these mini split systems. You're working the lines. You have to be super careful. They can break. So, and here's the reality. If you break them, that's on you. And when I broke mine, it was on me. So be careful with these lines. Yeah, just be real careful. Like the whole system depends on it. You're going to ruin something, but it's not that difficult to worry about. Just be gentle. Just smoothly open them up. So we're going to do some temperature tests for you. We're going to see how the unit handles the Texas summer heat.
That will be the test, because the Texas summer heat coming in that bay window like cooks in here. Like if we don't have thermal blinds closed all day long from what, about 10 to about now?
Yeah.
It is like burning up.
Especially that 5 o'clock hour when the sun's really beating down on it. I mean, that's bad.
It just shines right in these windows.
Well, you guys have done a really good job with the place. Now you have a proper air conditioner. Congratulations. That's awesome. Knuckle up. Knuckles all around.
Yeah.
And why don't you say thank you to Mr.
Thank
Cool?
you, Mr. Cool.